We need the cold hard facts as to why nonprofits are atrocious at marketing. Here I am in the Walmart parking lot, and I'm not going to use Walmart as the quintessential marketing example of how you should do things, but I will say they've got a leg up on nonprofits simply based off of the fact that they are successful. So what makes them successful, or what makes Jiffy Lube successful, or Elephant Car Wash, or McDonald's? Why them and why not nonprofits? Well, it's simply because they have the cojones to actually distinguish themselves from other competition. Hear me out here. Now, the fact that we nonprofits are out there existing in the world, doing good in the world as a nonprofit ourselves, Knok Studio, we produce film for other nonprofits, and we're doing good in the world, and so we don't want to be critical, we don't want to be negative. And so that translates over into marketing. You very, very rarely hear nonprofits actually distinguishing themselves from other nonprofits. Now, I was just speaking with a real estate agent who's very successful. His name is Steve McNamer, and it's called the no duh, or the well, I hope so concept in marketing. And let me give you an example. So you go to a coffee stand and they say, well, we have really good coffee. And your response is, well, I hope so. If you don't, then you probably shouldn't be a coffee stand. Or let's say you go to McDonald's or a fast food restaurant and they say, we have really prompt service. And it's kind of a, well, I would hope so. It's no duh. And so that translates over into nonprofits. We tend to emphasize the no duh things, the things that, well, I would hope so. So let me give you a real world example for a nonprofit. They say, we help people. Well, I would hope so. We steward your funds wisely. Those who donate to us, the vast majority of those funds go directly into our programs. Well, I should hope so. Let's be honest, we're really nice people. Well, I would hope so. You're a nonprofit organization. That, by the way, that goes for baristas at coffee stands as well. They say, well, we're a bunch of nice people who make coffee. Well, they're all nice people. I honestly have never met one barista who isn't nice. Real estate agents, we're a nice, friendly person. I hope so. So the point here is you need to put yourself in the mindset of asking yourself, what do you do differently compared to other nonprofits? And if you catch yourself emphasizing certain facets about your nonprofit and your response is, well, I should hope so, then you should throw that right out the window. And so let me give you an example for Knok Studio. I'm not gonna say, well, we're a bunch of friendly people, and which we are, and we love Jesus, and but you know what? I'm gonna say we create cinematic film that is well below conventional studio prices. And instantly that distinguishes us from the competition, the other conventional studios out there, and they're like, wow, that's a pain point. You know what, you're right, there are these other conventional studios out there charging $10,000 for a short film. You're only charging $1,000 for the same quality, the same production quality? That's phenomenal. So you see what I mean by you need to sort of put yourself in a critical mindset. And when I say critical, it does not necessarily mean negative. You don't have to be, throwing mud at the competition. I'm not gonna say that this church is evil or bad and our church is better, therefore you should come to our church. No. Now, I was actually on the board of directors at my church, Wabash Church. I love them dearly. They're a wonderful church. And I actually brought up at one of these board meetings, I said, we really need to look at what other churches are doing right, and we need to basically take from them what they're doing right and implement it in our own church. Basically, my point is, let's not reinvent the wheel for everything. So let's say, for example, people want to donate to your nonprofit or your church. Look at another nonprofit who's successful at securing donations and funds and see what donation system they have. And then steal from them. It's not bad comparing yourself to the other, organization. It's good that you're not trying to reinvent the wheel every single time. But I brought this up at the board meeting. Hey, we need to look at other churches as competition. And instantly that was like a red flag for people. They're like, no, we don't need to see other churches as competition. We aren't in it to vying for people to come from their church to our church. That's not what I meant by competition. We're all on the same team when it comes to building God's kingdom. But what I mean by competition is see what works for them and implement it in your way. And the point of this video is see what you are doing better than they are and emphasize that facet. Not in a manipulative sense, like, hey, well, we're the best at loving people. We're the best Jesus impersonators out there. No, I don't mean nonsensical things like that. But this is gonna be hard for you. I promise it will. When you look at your nonprofit and ask yourself, what are we doing differently from other nonprofits? And you have to emphasize that, emphasize that. Because when you do that over time, what does that build? Branding. So distinguishing yourself from others plus time equals branding. And that is how you create a strong brand for yourself. So go out there, guys. Don't let your nonprofit marketing suck, but rather ask yourself what distinguishes you from other nonprofits and emphasize that. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go into Walmart right here and buy something cheap. Oh boy, what a scary environment this is. There's a whole bunch of people camping out in the parking lot here. Yeah, I think they give RVs a free pass to staying 24 hours here. So consequently, it's really sketchy. I thought I was gonna get held up back there, and I'm pretty sure in the bushes back there, people have used that as a restroom. Ew! Walmart. Anyway, hey, God bless you guys, and I hope that this small little hint, tip, trick on how to make your nonprofit marketing not suck is helpful in building the good that you are doing. Knok Studio, film for nonprofits. We love what we do, and we love you guys. God bless you.